Yeah, I mean, I already went out. I put down the blinds. Like, I can't really do that much about the light, though.
I mean, I'm just asking you as you're the producer of the show, right?
No, I know. But, like, look, we don't have, like, curtains or anything. We're, like,
Paige,
fucking...
she's doing the best she can.
I mean, okay, I just... Yeah, I figure if you got a guy coming in who's been on some productions, might have a little bit of advice. You
keep saying productions. I don't really know what you mean by that, and
what
I don't really.
What are you talking about? You know what you know me. You know my track record.
Are you talking about Porch Pirate?
Of course, I'm talking about Porch Pirate.
You were in one thing.
Okay, listen. Let's just get through the show. I don't,
Paige, I'm just saying we've had the same lighting for as long as we've been doing it here in the living room. I don't know why you've suddenly wanted a whole big.
Fuck me. I don't know. Fuck me for exploring broader horizons and coming back with good ideas for the show.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'm not.
Hey, D'Angelo, like, it's all love, but I do want to say, like, you were complaining about the lighting a couple weeks ago.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
I don't remember doing.
I'm glad someone's a professional on this set. Jesus Christ.
Was I really doing that?
Yeah. Roll back the tape. Roll back the tape.
How many episodes was I doing that for?
Do you sincerely want me to roll back they're all in fucking boxes in like the basement.
We can roll back the tape later. We don't have to get into this now.
I mean, yeah, I know. We're about to do the fucking show.
Paige,
We're really...
Can we just not...
Let's...
The lighting is what it is. Let's just work with it.
Everyone in the industry knows I'm a professional, and I can put personal feelings aside, so let's just get through the show.
The customer service
You're lucky
industry?
I could fit this into my schedule, to be honest. But...
Your schedule's not... Dude, I've been looking at you on this couch like most of the day. What do you mean schedule?
I've been making networking and making connections all day. A lot more goes into it than you think.
Wait, also, what happened to the scissor reel video? I can't pull it up.
What do you mean? You're supposed to be showing it's the theme right now. We're starting at 5.
No. I clicked on it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be shown.
Is it not playing the theme?
I don't hear it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh,
Paige, she's doing the best she can. Okay?
Audio's going through. I mean, like, audio's definitely going through.
Oh my God. I mean, this is getting to the point where I'm gonna have to do this as a tax write-off. This feels like charity coming.
Oh my God. Point. Oh my God.
I mean, if
you do one movie,
if you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand.
You do one movie.
That's all I can say.
And you come back here with a list
of
demands.
But hold on, Paget, it's not playing the theme. Is it playing anything?
Let me check.
I mean, you ordered pizza from Domino's earlier because...
Yeah, we got audio out. Wait, what is that?
We got audio out?
What audio?
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
I don't know why this is here.
That's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. anyone has seen me ever go truly full on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Folks, welcome to DP Sundays at 6. I'm your host, Dee, and... Paige, are you gonna put that down, or...?
What? Oh, sorry, I just gotta respond to this.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm Paige. Jay, folks. DP. Yeah, we're here. We're doing this. Hold on, I just gotta respond to this real quick. Just give me a second.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Sundays at 6.
All right, yeah, DP. What are we doing here? Hey.
It's the same thing we do every Sunday. Paige. We're doing a pod for...
Well, yeah, I know we're doing a pod. You know, I came in, fit you into my busy schedule here. But, yeah. Sorry, the messages are rolling in.
I don't know how busy your schedule could be, but yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is Dee and Paige, Sundays at 6, here to double penetrate your ears with riffs and It's a live show, folks, and
It's a live show, folks. Sorry, I'm gonna give you my undivided attention here.
Paige is a busy guy. Apparently, people vying for his attention 24/7.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I'm here. I, of course, always care about the Squealers. My heart goes out to the fans. Each and every one of you. You make this possible for me.
Yeah,
but
you make this possible. You and only you make this possible.
yeah, but yeah, we're sorry there was no show last week. You know, sorry, we're starting a little earlier. My schedule's gotten a lot busier.
Yeah, your schedule has gotten a lot busier. You gotta.
Continue.
You got a show tonight, Paige?
I'm not cutting you off.
Yeah, you got a show tonight, right?
Well, tonight we had to move it to 5 because I got an appearance I got to go do. But last week, you know, I was out. I've been on set. Let's just say here's what's been going on. Okay.
All right, give me the rundown.
Last week I mentioned Porch Pirate, and you know we've been having fun doing DP. I've been having fun doing stand-up over the past 7 years. But that's all one thing. Stand-up podcasting, that's one thing. Let's just say I've caught the acting bug, and acting is a whole new arena. So I'm really becoming engrossed in this world, and let's just say the floodgates are open. The opportunities are rolling in.
Yeah, I'm happy the opportunities are rolling in for you. How many other acting roles have you gotten in addition to your Porch Pirate cameo?
Well, you know, as far as entertainment goes for me, you know, I've been part of the industry, just stand-up, for years. You know what I mean? Any comic knows that you want to get in at a club, you want to start getting spots.
Right, yeah.
You know, you work on your act, then you go start hanging out at the club.
Yeah, you grind your way up.
So what I've been taking the same approach. You know what I mean? I worked on my craft. I've been a Porch Pirate, of course.
Of course.
Donate, everybody. Watch the proof of concept.
Donate to Porch Pirate. Dorian Vasquez.
You've all seen Useless Inventions. Of course, Rest in Power Percy. You've all seen Puppy Love.
He's a beautiful pup, and he's chasing groundhogs wherever he is.
That's 3 movies. I think 3 is enough to say I've definitively worked on my craft, and now I'm just hanging out on sets.
Wow,
you know,
you're quite the Tom Cruise. It sounds like.
It's got to be like comedy. You hang out at a club, they put you up eventually. You hang out on sets, eventually you're in movies.
How many sets have
Eventually
you
you're on the silver screen.
How many sets have you been hanging out on, Paige?
Well, M. Night Shyamalan's always filming in Philly. I've kind of just been following him around.
Oh, okay.
On top of what me and my captain Dorian have been doing.
Wait,
of course.
you've been following M. Night Shyamalan around? Like, literally following?
When he's in Philly. He's not always in Philly. He's a busy guy, much like myself.
Okay, I thought you were...
Sorry, I just got another one. Anyway, enough about me. The show's not just about me. I understand that at this point, even though my schedule's busy, you need my star power. But what have you been up to? Tell me all about... What have you been up to?
Well, you know, I haven't been up to too much these past few weeks. As you know, our producer and I, we play in a band together. It's called Lisa, and Lisa has been taking a little break from shows lately to really get into some songwriting. So
right.
We worked on some stuff yesterday. We've been on that grind, trying to write some new stuff, play some new stuff, and
New Lisa, I love it. That's cute. Y'all are still doing those shows. I love it.
Yeah, well, it's not cute. It's very serious. We are trying to really make this our thing, and
let me make some calls. I could maybe I could get you in the new Jaws or something. You know what I mean?
Wow, you're really in all branches of industry, aren't you? Comedy, entertainment, and music too, apparently.
Well, with some of the connections I've made, there's always, they always need music for movies. Maybe I could get Lisa in Jaws or something. Do y'all have something about a shark attack or anything?
We don't have anything about a shark attack. Okay,
sorry.
We do have some talk about the ocean.
I may have buried the lead. You might not know there's a new Jaws coming out. Some of the insider connections I have, I already know they're rebooting Jaws. So maybe.
Paige, where are you getting this information?
I mean, I'm not gonna say the names on the show. What are you talking about?
You're not. Okay, put the fucking wait. Put the phone down.
All right,
put the phone
I
down
won't unless another one comes through. I won't. We're good.
I have to address this.
You got new material. I want to hear all about it.
Okay, new material can wait. I want to address this really quickly.
I'm listening. I'm hearing you.
You've really been acting like you're in like Hollywood now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you actually doing? Like, I don't see you going to like movie sets and stuff like that. Like it sounds like you shot a thing with Dorian, and now the fame has kind of gone to your head.
Did you see the proof of concept?
I saw the I saw the proof
It's
of
pretty
concept.
good. It's got something like 800 views.
Oh,
That's a lot.
It's bone chilling. 800.
It's scary.
viewers.
Everyone's been telling me I was very good in it. Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying, Paige. I wonder. I think the fame has gone to your head a little bit.
I mean, I don't think there's any issue with recognizing your own talent and your own where you are kind of on the ladder.
Well,
I don't
no,
think that's a problem.
I don't think that's a bad thing. It's also good not to rest on your laurels. I'm just saying, it really feels like you acted in one movie that somebody shot in this living room, and now you're suddenly acting like a big man on campus, like you're in all these Hollywood circles, drinking adrenochrome, you know, all the stuff Hollywood types do.
You ever try adrenochrome? It's pretty good.
So Paige, how was moving on? How was Blue Ridge Rock Fest?
Oh yeah. So last week I was mainly hanging on set, of course, but I did go to Blue Ridge Rock Fest. I had to make an appearance there.
What? Wait. What set are you hanging on? I'm really curious now. Okay, so you are going to a lot of sets. Like, what was the set you were on before you went to Blue Ridge Rock?
M. Night Shyamalan, I'm telling you, I was following him around, and he was at I don't know the name of the movie yet, but he was on a playground, and it looks like there was a kid going down a slide, and he was filming it with his iPhone, and it looked like he was happy, and he walked up and hugged him and said, "I love you, son." So it must be some movie about M. Night and his son. They're making maybe like a autobiography, maybe. But I was hanging out on that set.
Dude, it just sounds like you're stalking M. Night Shyamalan.
No, he's a Philly guy. He wants to be around Philly actors.
I don't think he was shooting a movie. I think he was just taking a video of his son.
Oh no, what was that?
So how was Blue Ridge Rock Fest? How was...
Yeah, so right now what I'm promoting, it's all about what project you're promoting at this moment. So right now it's Porch Pirate. And you got rock and roll, heavy metal, and horror. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying?
They do go together like peanut butter and jelly. That is true. Maybe a little strawberry jelly for blood.
For blood. That works quite well for me.
It's a horrific PB&J.
So yeah, I went to Blue Ridge Rock Fest, and of course I've chronicled on the show. I'm a big metal rock guy.
Yeah. You're
But
into the devil.
Last year I went, and it was more pleasure. This year it was all business. I was checking out the rock and roll, but I was also making connections. I was meeting people. I was getting new followers and new connections, new people who I could meet up with, maybe some filmmakers in Virginia.
Okay, that sounds like a great personal development for you. Sounds like it was a great career opportunity. I'm a little more interested in the pleasure side of things, though. Like, did you do anything hog wild? What was your favorite band?
Well, I can say we'll start with Hog Wild.
Okay.
because
Okay. Now we're talking.
We'll start with Hog Wild because I did get to dip my toes into the realms of pleasure a little bit. All work and no play makes Paige a dull boy.
Oh, and we need Paige sharp. We need Paige sharp as a tack.
We need Paige sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a fucking tack.
Yeah.
So yeah, go tell us about the pleasure side. I can imagine that was pretty fucking wild.
Well, I saw a lot of sweet bands. Maybe I'll close with the Hog Wild. You know what I mean? Maybe it makes more sense if I can close with the Hog Wild.
Uncle Paige goes hog wild. The DP first.
This is going to be a Hog Wild situation. I'm not going to say I went Hog Wild.
Okay.
Necessarily.
Hog wild by proxy.
Yeah. I saw a lot of cool bands. So, I saw Alice Cooper.
All right.
For the first time in like 4 years. I've seen him before.
He's still kicking.
But that's the thing. He was old as fuck 4 years ago. And his energy was insane. I couldn't believe how good it was. Same thing 4 years later. Insane energy. He played very few of the same songs he played back then.
Okay.
And just high energy as fuck. He's like 74 years old.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta try adrenochrome.
Alice keeps you young, apparently.
You really gotta try it. I know. I've listened to the show before. You have a taste for blood.
I see.
Do you still?
I put that behind me. I am not going to address those allegations. I don't remember any of it. As far as I know, I just missed 4 weeks of episodes.
That was pretty wild. It was almost something like something that you'd see in the movies.
All right, so you saw Alice Cooper. Who else did you see?
Let's see. I saw Guar.
You saw Guar?
Yeah. So they had Tenacious D was like headlining one of the stages.
Tenacious D?
Yeah, I know. fucking Tenacious D.
Dude, this thing is huge.
And I guess Guar is touring with Tenacious D. So
Oh,
they had
shit.
Guar right before Tenacious D on the same set, on the same stage.
I bet that was a fun ass show.
Yeah. Good to Guar performed an abortion on stage. They fucking cut this. It was some politician.
Okay.
Like Amy Sasha Cohen Barrett. You know who I'm talking about?
Hey, that sounds like an actor, Paige.
It does sound like an actor.
Sounds like an actor.
Yeah. I should
Yeah.
see if I can reach out to him.
Wait. Don't tell me you're also stalking Sacha Baron Cohen.
I'm not stalking anybody. I'm making connections.
No, you were just on set with M. Night Shyamalan earlier.
That's right.
You don't call that stalking.
And what was stalking? He was filming a movie. I'm an up-and-coming actor. I want to make connections. It's M. Night. He's filming. Let's say the star breaks his leg. Let's say he needs someone to slide down the slide. Fill in. I'm your guy. I'm right here.
I'm just saying, it sounds a lot like...
I've been in Porch Pirate. I've been in Useless Inventions.
It sounds a lot like
Puppy Love.
He was making a... Puppy Love is a good film, and you should watch it. Rest in power, Percy. I'm just saying, it sounds a little like he was just playing with his son, and you were a little too close to that.
What was that?
Blue Ridge Rock Fest. Okay, so,
You know what politician
you saw
I'm talking about,
Guar.
though?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, it's like Amy, Barron, Cohen, Sasha. What?
Amy Coney Barrett.
Amy Comey Barrett. Amy Comey Island.
Okay, so Amy Comey Island, they were performing
She's I guess she's super pro-life or something.
Okay.
So they had her come out pregnant and they fucking cut her stomach off.
Ah!
It was pretty cool.
A lesson to everybody who wants to be an ally. If you don't perform a live abortion on stage, you're a part of the problem.
And Alice Cooper almost performed a live abortion too.
Ah.
When he's conservative, so it surprised me. But he was holding a fucking butcher knife right above a baby.
Oh.
Singing Dead Babies.
Alright.
And then he got stopped by grown babies. It was oversized men and babies.
Well, damn, dude.
So, you know, a lot of this was also, even though it's rock and roll and it's horror and it's heavy metal, a lot of this was also, I was treating as an acting clinic. Because it's very performative, it's theater. So it was a good thing for me to take in.
Okay, I can definitely see how you could get a master class from performers like Alice Cooper and Guar. But who else? I'm sure there were bands that were more just like music and a little less performance-based.
Sure, oh yeah. I mean, we had Lamb of God, they were amazing.
Ah, Lamb of
Heavy as
God,
fuck,
hell
always
yeah.
great to see Lamb of God. Gojira was great.
Oh, Gojira!
Gojira was very heavy.
Now, you've seen a lot
Yeah.
of these bands before.
I'll tell you
too.
what I love about this festival, and because I went last year too, and this is only the second time they've done it on this large scale.
Okay.
Because it started as like they would do like one stage, and it would probably be like a day, maybe two.
Yeah.
And then they just like blew it up like 3 times the size last year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's so fucking lawless. Like security's not very good, and they like don't do anything. Like they barely check the cars when you go in. They just kind of like move the shit around. It's like they're basically looking for like guns. That's it. They're
Okay.
only looking for weapons. They're like, do drugs, drink, just please don't shoot Jack Black. You know what I mean? Just please, no one shoot Jack Black.
I bet you were really disappointed.
You
that
can even clip Rage Cage.
That'd
be alright.
I feel like Rage Cage's whole point is to be Jack Black's like human shield.
Sort of. Yeah, he is large.
He is large.
What am I saying? These are guys in the industry. I love your Rage Cage.
All right, so let me guess. The cops took your gun away before you could go inside.
Well, you know, me personally, I was there for business, not just pleasure. So I had my own personal security team. I didn't have to worry too much.
Are you talking about your buddy Mark, who went down with you? Is he your security team?
We're not gonna get into details or anything, but I
mean,
was
it's
fine.
DP. We should talk about details a little bit. I mean, it's kind of the show.
We could do a segment for you called Details.
Details.
I like that.
No, that's my OnlyFans.
I like that.
And 50% off to DP subscribers.
Yes. Well, yeah. So that's Blue Ridge Rock Fest. I don't know.
That's all?
Yeah, pretty much. Saw a shit ton of bands.
Okay.
Partied. Made some valuable connections.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan was there. Ghost. That's M. Night Shyamalan.
You really...
Oh yeah, Ghost was the best ever.
Okay,
Yeah,
you saw Ghost.
Watched Ghost on some shrooms. You know, where I am at this point in my life, people just kind of hand me stuff. People just kind of give me drugs. I'm a popular kind of guy around town. So I got handed some shrooms before Ghost. Took some shrooms.
I mean,
See Ghost on shrooms. That's what I'll say, folks.
see Ghost on Shrooms.
Go do it.
Yeah, you are a
So that's pretty hog wild.
Yeah, that's pretty hog
See a Ghost on
wild.
shrooms. Yeah.
That's pretty hog. It kind of sounded like you had a more hog wild story that you'll tell later.
Oh no. You want me to close off Fluid Rock with the hog wild part?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is a hog wild situation. It's not
Okay.
necessarily me.
Okay.
Hog wild, but
Well, precedence on this show clearly states that that more than applies.
I was in the thick of it, you know. So it counts.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
So, of course, I saw like Alice Cooper, Guar, all these fun bands, but there was also metal there. There was a lot of hardcore, a lot of heavy, crazy shit.
Yeah, baby.
So like I went to see Cannibal Corpse. It was fucking insane.
Okay.
But the whole weekend, it was like looming over the weekend, like that it was gonna rain. People thought it was gonna rain a lot.
Okay.
And it luckily didn't end up raining a lot.
Mm.
But we went to see this band Kubla Khan from Texas.
Okay. You've told me a little bit about them.
They just like heavy ass like hardcore. So we knew going in that it was gonna be like crazy mosh pits and just like insane, like this crazy. And they were playing on one of the smaller stages,
Right.
Which means it's just gonna be crazier. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, we go to see them, and it hadn't rained all day. It was like humid and like shitty.
Mm-hmm.
And like as soon as we're like getting close, it's already getting packed, and they're like sound checking, like, and it starts to sprinkle.
Oh no.
Yeah, it starts to sprinkle, and then they just keep getting like heavier and heavier, and the rain keeps getting heavier and heavier.
Yo.
And then they just played this like wild ass fucking set with like 4 mosh pits, and like the rain was like pouring the whole time, and there was like
Holy
mud
shit.
and bodies flying, and people doing backflips, and like people bleeding and shit.
Yo.
I mean, like, bands that heavy, like, it's not even a mosh pit, it's a fucking fight pit. People are in there, like, literally punching each other.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah. It was pretty sweet.
Oh, that fucking rocks.
It was pretty sweet.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
So that was the hog wild part.
All right. Well, that's very hog wild.
Pretty
I mean,
hog wild, I'd say.
Yeah, that's pretty hog wild. It's not every day you get to see a fucking hard ass band playing in a fucking monsoon. It sounds like
It was a damn monsoon.
it was a damn monsoon.
That's what I
for
liked.
Kubla Khan. Well, that's beautiful.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Sounds like Blue Ridge Rock was a very good time.
Very good time. Very good time. A lot of connections made. That's what was important.
You keep
but-
talking about these connections that you're making. Are you talking about seeing bands?
Not seeing bands, you know. There was,
Then what connections?
Well, you know, for example, there was the event sponsored by Monster, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm going to the Monster tent. I'm talking to the Monster girls. Might get a couple numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Did you talk to like somebody who is high up at Monster though? Like, what are you looking for? Like sponsorship? Like,
Maybe a sponsorship, maybe a commercial. Who knows, you know? That's what's so beautiful about the entertainment industry is who knows? You never know exactly where it's going to take you. You just hang out, you get in movies, and you're famous.
I'm very skeptical of going to a music festival, watching bands, talking to Monster girls.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean
And
by the Monster Girls?
Oh yeah. You know
Yeah.
they. I want whatever's trying to get out of there, baby.
Yeah, these are starlets.
Yeah.
If you don't see how that's a direct pipeline to big industry entertainment, I don't know what to tell you.
You're so money and you don't even know it.
I'm money, baby. Anyway, you had new Lisa material.
Yeah,
that you were talking about.
new Lisa.
Let's hear about it.
We were working on a new song, we had a new song that we were working on.
You had some shows and shit. I think I've heard the new song.
Yeah, we've been playing it in the basement. I mean, you know we've been playing it in the basement. You can hear it like almost every other day.
I mean, I haven't been here a lot, but yeah, I've heard it.
Did you know he was gonna do this?
No,
What is he?
I have absolutely no
You
clue.
have no clue what he's doing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just responding to.
How is your phone so
You're my
loud?
sister. You're my friend. Y'all should be happy that I'm getting these opportunities.
Paige, I'm very happy
Instead
that
of shitting all over it, that I'm networking and talking to people that could potentially help me and help the show.
Paige. I'm just saying. I'm very happy.
Another one just came in.
I'm very happy you're getting these opportunities, but it's a little distracting, I gotta say. Could you at least turn your phone volume down while you're texting?
This stuff is pretty important. I might be able to turn it down. Just
You
a
might
tad.
be able to
Just
turn
a
it down.
tad.
What is it, M. Night Shyamalan getting back to you?
M. Night Shyamalan liked one of my messages. That was one of these notifications.
Okay, he liked one of your messages.
That's a good sign. That's how you do it. You don't become friends with someone overnight. You work your way in. You worm your way, not worm your way in, but you know, you
It kind of sounds like you're worming your way in.
No, you slowly grade them, not grade them down,
I
but
mean,
you slowly...
You're stalking M. Night Shyamalan
How's this
while he's
volume?
spending
Is this
time
better?
with his son.
I gotta respond to this shit. Opportunities in the industry are like that. If you don't respond, boom, they got Brad Pitt.
What industry?
Boom, they got Cruise.
Have you gone Hollywood?
Boom, they got Tom Hanks.
Like, what's going on? Have you gone Hollywood or something? You keep talking about industry, but as far as I know, you're just doing stand-up. Like,
all I know is lately I've been having to wear these shades because
I was about to ask about
things
that.
have gotten a lot brighter lately. That's all I know.
You're saying your future's so bright, you gotta pop those bad boys on? You've also been wearing a hat a lot lately, too. I've noticed that. Just in the house, doing whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm always running in and out, going back and forth from set. You know, it's hot outside. You gotta protect yourself. You're on set for 10, 12 hours.
I guess that's true. I mean, image is half the battle for any kind of entertainment industry.
Always give them the superstar. That's the first key. You know what I mean?
You got to give them the superstar when you go into it. It's just things have changed a little bit. I mean, this is the first show we've done it, and I remember you went to Samantha and you handed her a paper that was your rider, apparently, for appearing on the show.
About that, by the way.
Yeah, well, I can explain that, okay? So...
You can explain? Yeah, please do explain, because it kind of took both of us off guard.
Well, I mean, first off, I showed up and I had to order my own pizza. What y'all need to understand is... I've gotten used to being on set. I've gotten used to hanging out for 10 to 12 hours. You ever read DC Comics?
I've read DC Comics.
Yeah, you know how Superman is so powerful that he burns 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 calories a day.
Yeah, True
so
Justice, the American Way.
Exactly. He has to constantly be eating.
All right.
If not, he'll fucking fade away. He'll fucking waif away. You know what I mean?
Okay, I mean...
It's kind of like that.
It's kinda...
I'm on set all day. I'm under the hot sun. I need Gatorade. I need calories because I'm exerting lots and lots and lots of star power.
I mean, we do the show for about an hour and a half. You're not on set all day.
You got to think about. I come from set. I got to make an appearance right after this. That's why we moved this back an hour.
Yeah. You mentioned an appearance. What appearance are you making exactly? Are you doing another movie?
I have to show. I have to I have to speak at an Ethiopian restaurant.
You have to speak at it.
Yeah, I'm doing a speech.
Wait, are you doing a stand-up show?
What? You know.
No, you're on a fucking stand-up show.
Comedy is subjective. I don't know. Some might call it a stand-up.
No, you're not going on set.
Some might call. I mean, I'm doing a set.
Are you also going to demand that the kitchen at the Ethiopian restaurant bring you out like a plate of fucking like a wad or something like that?
I mean, if they don't have a craft table when I get there, forget about it.
God, and that's the other thing, craft table. You specifically listed out items for craft services that neither one of us really knew how to provide.
Yeah, I thought that the entire bowl of red Views bodies was a little much.
Yeah.
Because, like, hey, those are...
What I can say is, y'all could do a better job at being a little more accommodating. I came in here and I saw nothing but green M&Ms.
I mean, Views are very expensive, Paige. You should know this more than anyone else. Another weird thing was you specifically requested a 36-inch Italian hoagie. Hold the Italian.
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
If you have ever seen movies, if you know cinema at all, you know that Italians are not respected. So I refuse to work or consume any Italian at all.
Yeah, refuse to work is right, because you have been absent this entire show so far, and I mean, we're what, like half an hour into it? You've been texting the whole goddamn time. You won't turn your fucking phone down.
I did turn it down. You don't think that's lower?
Could you turn it down a little bit lower?
How's that? It says it's going lower. I mean, really, listen. Who's getting you the clicks on this show? When you really think about it.
I mean, it's hard to say.
Is it Lisa? Or is it Paige? Is it Porch Pirate?
I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can handle this. I really don't know if I can handle this. I mean, he's being insufferable.
Look, it's just my job to get the show, the stream running, everything working. This is something you have to solve.
I don't know. We might have to find someone else with the name of, like, P, like something. Or maybe it could just be you and me that do it from now, because I don't know if this is gonna... It could just be Deandra Paget. Like, DP Sundays a 6.
Wait.
title.
Why are we getting off track? Didn't you have like a Lisa show or something?
Yeah, Lisa had
something to talk about.
Lisa had
new material or something.
Yeah, we had a show.
You were
2
saying
weeks
that
ago.
you had like Lisa. I'm just trying to direct you and get the best angle.
All right, well,
for you to approach this from.
like I was saying, and I said this before, but I think you were networking, as it were. I think your words, not mine. We did have practice here a little bit ago where we were doing some songwriting.
Right.
And we're still writing the song. And we don't have shows for a couple of weeks, so we're probably going to do that a little bit more. You don't remember any of this?
Vaguely, like I said, I'm in and out.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta be in. You gotta be in, baby.
Not in and out on the show. I'm in and out when y'all are practicing.
No,
I'm not here all the time.
You gotta be money. You gotta be in.
Oh, I'm money. I'm money all day, baby.
Well, then start acting like money, because right now...
the time to invest is now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The time to
My
invest
star
in you?
power is on the rise.
What an odd thing for Paige to say. But yeah, we were doing some songwriting, and it sounds pretty good. I mean, Samantha can attest to that. It's some solid song writing that we've been doing. And yeah, we're going to keep writing it and hopefully debut it at the next show, which is going to be in October, which you can check out.
What day?
October, like, 5th, I think, or something like that.
5th. Okay. I'm looking at my calendar. Ooh, the 5th? That's going to be a little tough.
A little tough, huh?
Yom Kippur, Jewish holiday.
What? You're not Jewish. Why do you care?
All the industry parties are on Jewish
Oh
holidays.
my God! All right. So
I can't. Yom Kippur is no good for me.
So wait, what have you done besides Blue Ridge Rock Fest? I mean, surely you've done something else. I mean, we've had some time.
Oh, making an appearance tonight, of course.
Of course.
I've already listed my catalog to you. Hey, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
Okay, laying one on me, huh?
You know, you were asking me, is there an earlier time we can do the show? Like, can you fit it into your schedule? You were asking me all this.
I was asking you all
really
that.
making sure that we can make the show happen, you know.
All right. Well, what's your point here, Paige?
My point is, you were making sure that I could get here, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen an interview with an actor where they're grilling them about the things that they've done and grilling them about their entire catalog? Or what happens when you usually watch interviews? It's usually they know things about the actor. They know things about their career and their life and their childhood, and they're asking them respectful, good questions about it.
Are you saying I'm not doing my job?
I'm saying, I feel like I'm under interrogation here for no reason.
All right.
This is a big get for you.
All right, well, it's been a big get for you, too. I mean, we've done this podcast for a while now, and you're suddenly acting like you're the star of a show with 2 hosts.
You're talking about those other episodes were fun, and I enjoyed them, but as established, I've had a career pivot. You know what I mean? And I'm not just that stand-up, that podcast guy anymore. I'm now in the industry. I'm doing films. I'm on the silver screen.
All right.
It's a whole new arena.
So what's your move? Are you still thinking about going to New York? Are you thinking about going to Hollywood? Like,
why would anyone ever go to New York? What's there? Comedy clubs?
I thought that was the whole point.
Comedy clubs? Who the hell has ever made money in a comedy club?
I mean, you have a point there.
I am in entertainment for money, baby. I am in entertainment for sacks of cash. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'll say is, I'm going where the money is.
Where's the money, Paige?
Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Oh shit! This is news here. You're going to Los Angeles?
Well, you know, I'm discussing lots of different options with these connections that I'm making, but...
When are you going to Los Angeles? Because that's kind of going to affect the show.
Don't worry about it. I'll Zoom, you know, we'll pencil you in. We'll pencil you in.
You'll pencil us in.
What is it, Sundays at 5?
It's Sundays at 6.
We did it at 5 today.
It's in the name. It's DP Sundays at 6.
What's the big deal? You do it at a different time. Who gives a shit?
Dude, you have a different... You can't just rebrand something like that. DP Sundays at 5? It sounds like shit. Like, come on. We've been doing it at 6. It's been at 6 for... Did you know he was going to LA? Did you know any of this?
No, I didn't.
Is this... Is this news to you too?
Well, hey, look, we were all in the same 5-hour production meetings. None of this was happening when we had those.
And that's another thing, the 5-hour production meetings. Why are you saying we need a 5-hour production meeting for a 1.5-hour show?
Oh, I've got so many ideas. We were talking about the lighting before the show started. I've got so many ideas on what we can do with this. Because if you're going to get a Sunday a week out of me, this ain't going to work.
Paige, it takes me an hour to get to your house. I've been here since 1 p.m. talking about how to adjust the lighting for the show.
Also, wait, that's a quick thing I wanted to talk to you now. I just remembered it. Like, where have you been sleeping? Because you haven't been sleeping in your room.
Yeah.
Someone shows up wearing a robe and scuttles up to your room. Every time I asked you where you've been, you said you've been on the road.
I haven't heard about this. Paige, what is going on?
Let me, can I ask you to define something for me real quick? An endless ball of energy. Giant ball of fire. Endless energy. What is that? Do you know what that is? You know what that is?
Is that the sun?
That's a star, baby. A star is an endless ball of energy. And stars don't need sleep, baby!
I mean, yeah, I saw you getting a little wake-up call right there.
I'm a busy guy. I'm making connections all over town. I don't got time for sleep, no rest, whatever it takes to be the best. You understand me?
Strange words from Paige.
Also, I have to say, I tried some of that coke. He let me have a bump the other night after much cajoling, and
That's Hollywood shit, baby. That's good stuff.
I honestly...
That's straight from the industry.
It didn't affect me at all, and it gave me a cough.
What? What kind of coke are you snorting?
I mean, it hasn't been doing any of that stuff to me.
You haven't been coughing, or I've seen you take a lot of airborne lately.
Well, like I was saying, in the industry, you're always on something. You always need a little something to take the edge off, because you're always...
I'm a little worried about you, Paige. I mean, you're living that Hollywood lifestyle, and you're still in Philadelphia. What happens when you hit the big leagues and you actually are around all this stuff? Like, what's gonna happen then? It sounds like you're burning yourself out. I mean, stars don't go on forever. They eventually either implode or they fizzle out and die very slowly.
My, hey. Better to burn out than to fade away. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know what you're saying. So you didn't do anything after Blue Ridge Rock Festival. You came home and kept networking and
making my
grinding.
appearances. I had to go out to Bristol the other night, make an appearance.
Oh, you went to Bristol. Okay, you made an appearance. Were you telling jokes at that appearance?
Well, they asked that I told some jokes. Yeah, I got on stage. I worked the crowd a little bit. I may have told some jokes.
Okay, was this a set or was this like a brewery or?
Well, they were displaying my face. It was an appearance. People knew I was going to be there, and they were to kind of get some of my expertise and some of my industry tips, stuff like that.
All right. Well, how did your appearance go?
It was all right. Yeah, it was good. It seems like the other 5 or 6 people making appearances on the show did all right.
So you weren't alone. List off this star-studded cast for me. Who were the other people making appearances on the show?
Well, former guest, I believe, of this show, Franklin Neblett.
Oh, Frank. Okay.
Yeah. Frank Neblett.
Anyone else? Like anyone like A-list quality, like star-studded? If it's an appearance, I would imagine there'd be some industry people that were also speaking at this.
Well, Satoyo was there.
Okay. Is he an up-and-coming actor?
Up-and-coming, yeah. Comedian / actor,
Okay.
You know how it goes.
Paige, this just sounds like a comedy show. These are all comedians that you've listed off. This doesn't sound like an industry appearance.
Well, the Instagram message that M. Night liked was that. M. Night liked the message. That's basically an RSVP, though he was not there.
Okay, I can imagine why he wouldn't be there after you stalked him and his son.
I think he was not there because he loves giving us a twist ending. You know what I'm saying? He loves saying, I'll be there, and then, M. Night's not here. Classic M. Night.
Classic M. Night. So how did it go? How did your appearance go? Did they like it? Did they not? Like,
it was great. Yeah, rave reviews.
Rave reviews?
Rave reviews across the board.
Okay.
I can't stop getting them.
This is true. You are getting a lot of reviews, especially from the two of us. Well, tell me this. You mentioned tips. What are some of Hollywood Paige's tips? Give us some insider information that you gave to this crowd.
What do you mean? Tips in terms of you want some insider tips like Jaws 4, or do you want?
I want to know what is Uncle Paige's secret to success.
See, okay, yeah, of course. Well, I've already dropped a few of those in here.
Okay, well, list them out for us. Like, give us 5 tips.
But first off, I'll always give them the superstar.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Every time you leave the house, you gotta look up to snuff. You gotta look like you're walking down the red carpet.
All
you know what I
right.
mean?
Number 1, always give them the superstar.
Yeah, that's maybe some advice that you could utilize. Or
Are you saying that I don't dress like for success when I leave the house?
you got a nice girl next door quality to you, but I'm talking about dressing like a superstar.
Tip number 2, lay it on us.
You know what? After that cold reception, I don't know if you need.
I
If you're deserving of 4 more.
Come on,
tips.
just give me one more tip.
Let me.
I clearly need them, so please give me another tip.
Let's play it this way. You give me what you would think would be a tip, and I'll confirm or deny whether that'll help you.
I would say another tip would probably be always hang out on set, because that seems to be what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what? Right off the bat, good shit. I'll give you another chance. We're up to 2.
We're up to
2 tips.
2 tips.
Always give them the superstar. Always show up on set.
All
What
right.
else you got? We're gonna keep going until you hear this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And if you've never heard that, that's what they play when you bomb an audition. Sometimes you bomb an audition, and they're not nice in the industry. They fucking slap you with a big red.
How many auditions have you been at where they slap you with a big red?
Well, I've seen it happen to others, of course. You know.
Do they also like push a button and it drops you down a trapdoor?
Come on, this isn't a cartoon.
All right.
We're not living in a cartoon world.
All right, I would say tip number 3 is be grateful for the show that you have, especially a certain podcast that you do with your sister and your producer, because it's a little hard to work with superstars sometimes. God, that wasn't one of them? That wasn't one of them?
No, unfortunately not. It's a cutthroat industry. The moment you get a better opportunity, you take it. You leave others in the dust. I could give you a tip as someone who's related to a future superstar. Always, support your siblings and your family, and when they have good things going for them, be happy for them rather than trying to shit all over it and say that they're being selfish.
I have said
when they're not being selfish, they're just focusing on their career. Hold on, I gotta get this. It's in relation to my appearance.
We're really gonna have to do something about. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. We're really gonna have to do something about this. This is getting very ridiculous. I mean, I'm at my wit's end. He's been acting like this ever since he shot that movie with Dorian, and things are really coming to a head right now. I mean, what do you think? Do you think I need to dress differently when I leave the house? Like, I think this outfit is fine. I put it together myself.
I mean,
These are your clothes.
I honestly, I would say the outfit is fine, but I don't know the industry. I'm gonna have to say, Paige, maybe you know something we don't. Like,
Thank you.
It seems harsh and brutal, but maybe sometimes these are truths that.
Your outfit's fine. I'm not saying your outfit's not fine.
Am I the only
it's
one?
all what do you want to get out of life is the question.
Am I the only one on this show who has an issue with what's going on here? All right. Well,
What issue are you having?
Well,
we're just doing the show. We're just having a conversation.
Well, I can think of another thing that we did last weekend.
Please share. That's the other thing. You keep grilling me. Popcorn. What do you got going on?
All right. Well,
we did a new song.
What was that face?
We did a new song. Okay, you want me to do all the heavy lifting around here?
All right. Well, it's not just business for me. There's also been a little pleasure of
Let's
our
hear
own.
Let's hear about the pleasure.
While you were at Blue Ridge Cockfest, we went to New York with some friends and we saw a movie. We saw a really cool movie. It was, what was the name of it, hun? I can't remember off the top of my head. It was a Hong Kong film, or a film by a
High Risk.
High Risk. We saw this movie called High Risk, which was very funny. It was directed by some guy in the industry, as it were,
Yes.
in the industry across the Pacific. It was really funny. There was a caricature of Jackie Chan in it, which was really funny. Apparently,
sounds a little dicey. A caricature of Jackie Chan.
I mean,
That's the other thing. I know we've gotten a little racy on the show before, we're gonna have to nip a little bit of that in the bud because now I'm having to make a conscious. I'm having to think in the back of my mind everything I say.
You have to think in the back of your mind everything you say. Are you worried about some things coming up to disrupt your image?
No, of course not. I know I have a clean slate, but I just, this is what we'll call this is a little test drive. I gotta choose my company carefully. Is what I'll say.
You gotta choose your company carefully. What does that mean?
I can't be associated with anyone who's gonna say something that might blow all this up for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but
I refuse to jump on a grenade for anyone else.
Paige, this is kind of a bombshell for me. Wait, does this mean you're not gonna do any more Hog Wild stories?
I mean,
I know you've lived a
I
Hog
just
Wild
told a
life.
Hog Wild story. What are you talking about?
No, I mean like a really Hog Wild story, like a story that like our producers told a story about the being a Redditor. That's pretty Hog Wild. I have my playing Wish You Were Here on guitar while sucking a purple dildo story. Like that's pretty Hog Wild.
Right.
We've had stories like Brandon Beswick on acid. Stuff of that caliber. Chris Mike Magic being in the middle of a soccer mom brawl. Like,
well, I mean, listen. If you want to see me do stuff like that, drink, do drugs, I watch the Porch Pirate Proof of Concept. You can see me smoke meth, but
that's pretty Hog Wild. But
while there have been times in my life where I may have found that stuff fun and funny, what I can say is, be clean, kids. Don't do drugs. They don't offer anything to you. They don't. It's a facade. It's a lie.
Gone are the days of Hog Wild Paige. Now we have Hollywood Paige with a spotless image. How the mighty have fallen.
Well, I go where the money is.
So we saw a movie.
Yeah, tell me about your movie.
It was very fun. And there was a caricature of Jackie Chan, because apparently this director had made a movie with Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan had been a bit of an asshole, and they had hated each other.
Really?
So in this one, the guy who plays Jackie Chan barely does any of his own stunts. He is a drunk and a womanizer, and it's basically just like a really fun, like a action movie. That
and
also,
to be fair, the whole movie they're making fun of Jackie Chan, making him look like a dumbass, and then he has the coolest scene in the whole movie. There is like 10 minutes of amazing, silly kung fu at the end. So it's like, oh, Jackie Chan sucks, and then the movie like, never mind, Jackie Chan fucking rocks. He could be the worst person in the world if he can fucking beat up someone with a hose. He's cool.
He's cool. So yeah, we saw High Risk. It was a lot of fun. Went to New York, and then we saw Matilda at a drive-in theater.
Okay, now Matilda, now you're talking more my speed, because that other stuff sounds like it might be fun, but I'm not really into indie foreign film type stuff. You know what was a good Jackie Chan movie? Rush Hour. You go where the money is. You go blockbusters. You go big. I'm trying to be in Transformers.
Is this some more insider information page? Is there another Transformers coming
That's
out?
just an example, but you know what I mean? Go where the money is.
Wait, have you auditioned for Transformers?
I'm not at liberty to say.
You're not at liberty. Oh, well,
Let's just say, I'm not at liberty to say.
well, could we, well, I'm a little
You
curious.
have you ever heard of an NDA?
I've heard of an NDA, but let's
I'm not at liberty to talk about it, but
well, let's frame it like this. I'm not saying you did anything. I'm not saying you didn't do anything, but if you were to audition for a certain part in the new Transformers movie, who would you go for? Would you be like Bumblebee? Would you be Shia LaBeouf's character? Like
Starscream,
who
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
well, I kind of had this idea for the new Transformers, and I sent this over to Universal. Where
Is that who's texting you right now?
well, yeah, I'm not at liberty to say.
But you sent this over to Universal.
I had a pitch for them.
You had a pitch.
Because what I thought might be good is, the world is going to get destroyed, or whatever city they're in at least is going to get destroyed. What if, before all the action went down, you saw a guy stealing a package off of a porch?
It sounds a lot like Dorian's film that he shot.
No. It's just a OC character idea I had for the Transformers cinematic universe.
A porch pirate theme?
Well, he's not called a porch pirate. He's just a guy who steals. He steals other stuff.
Paige, speaking of stealing, it kind of sounds like you're stealing Dorian's idea and repackaging it.
No. What I am at liberty to say is, I go where the money is.
And the money is in stealing other people's ideas?
The money is in Transformers.
I mean, it's a solid franchise. I can't argue with you there. But why Transformers specifically? Was it just the money? Like, did you have an affinity for Transformers? Like,
Just the money.
just the money?
Yeah.
Strange words from Paige.
Yeah, just the money. Star power doesn't hurt, but just money.
I mean, I will say you are acting so money right now. It is it's a little wild.
I'm completely leveled up, and I just waved my guitar in Guitar Hero. Star power.
You're so money and you don't even know it apparently, or maybe you do know it, which is why you're selling other people's ideas.
Oh, I know it, baby. I know it. Good enough for the king of rock, Elvis. Good enough for me. I go where the money is, even if it's other people's ideas.
Oh my god.
You don't like it? Get a copyright, bitch.
Well, speaking of money, I mean, we had an idea for the show, which we could go over. We were talking about it because you had that new Coke recently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is... This will be a fun riff, yeah.
Yeah, this will be a fun bit that we haven't rehashed at all.
I don't think we've ever, yeah.
We've never riffed about Coke specifically. Paige, you had the recent Coke, the latest one, the fucking contest thing.
Yeah, well, what I can say is I have 13 minutes, not before the show's over, before I have to get out of here. I'm almost out of time.
Oh, I forgot you're a busy guy. You have to make an appearance.
I have the appearance I have to go make, so I have about 13 minutes left.
An appearance with a microphone.
Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to end this riff? End with this riff, because you know you utilize your time well. Who knows if I'll have time next week?
Well, I feel like we can do a little popcorn, to use your word. Just throw some things around. I mean, we were talking about fun new flavors.
I gotta respond to this. Introduce the bit, and I'll jump in.
Okay, so the bit is there's a new flavor of Coke that's out. It's Coke Dream something or other. Do you remember what it's actually called?
I want to say DreamWorks, but as a guy that's in the industry, I know they would probably get their balls.
Oh
cut
my
off
god!
if they called it DreamWorks.
Okay, so the premise of it is.
You ever heard of DreamWorks?
See, now you're using words I don't even understand.
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Mm-hmm. Major production company. You know, it's an industry term.
What a strange thing for Paige to say. But yeah, there's this Coke had a contest, and people submitted different flavor ideas, and this was the winning flavor. So I thought it might be fun if we each gave an idea for a DP flavored Coke.
I love it. I love it.
How about we start with our producer? What's
Sure,
your idea? Since Paige is clearly occupied.
I'm on board. Yeah. Coke flavors.
Hennessy.
Oh, a Hennessy. So you're saying it tastes exactly like a Hennessy Coke, but zero alcohol. It just tastes like whiskey for no reason.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Yep. I like that.
Piggybacking off that idea, I thought rum might be a fun idea because you know a rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke is a classic drink.
Classic drink. It would taste like rum and Coke.
It's a little derivative of Samantha's.
All right. Well, I didn't know she was gonna pick Hennessy.
We all know how I'm pro creator. I'm pro, creators preserving their own ideas.
You stole Dorian's idea and
What?
sold it to. You pitched it.
I pitched what?
What's your Coke flavor? Just let's. You're on limited time. Let's just get this out of the way, and then you can go.
I know. I
make
got like 10 minutes before I gotta run this appearance. Yeah, Coke flavor. I think just in order to, I think it would be good for the mental health of the country and probably the world if they could somehow bottle the flavor of success. Because I've tasted it and it's very good. Most of these other people probably won't get a chance to taste it, but if Coke could bottle it for $2 or $3 and give them a shot, they could get a tax write-off as well.
So Paige, what?
Success.
What would the flavor of success be?
It tastes like pure liquid green and pheromones and adrenaline.
Okay, so you're just talking about Mountain Dew.
What's that?
You're talking about Mountain Dew.
No.
Put your phone down for 1 second.
Hold on!
Describe the flavor of success.
Well, it's up to Coke at this point, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to truly explain it. What it tastes like.
Have you gotten a taste of success lately, Paige?
It's all I've been tasting lately.
Oh my god.
It's all I've been tasting lately.
Well,
Samantha, you got another Coke flavor?
Yeah.
Alright.
It tastes like vape juice, but like not a specific type. It just tastes like vape juice in general.
Okay.
I've got a flavor of Coke that I would like to pitch. It's called Frustration because that's
Frustration? Who would want to drink frustration?
This episode is really leaving that taste in my mouth right now. I know you're a busy guy, and I'm very happy for the success that you've been tasting recently, but I think it's going to your head, and I think sooner or later you're going to crash, or something's going to come around that knocks you back to the ground.
Alright, well, we got random JKS in the chat saying pork soda.
Pork soda?
Maybe that would be good for DP, pork soda.
It's not halal, I can't get
You
behind
could slap my face on it, and it would probably sell well.
All right.
Pork
yeah,
soda.
pork soda. That's a great idea.
I mean, you know, this show's so easy to be now. Cum soda. You know.
Oh, I was.
That's one of our. That's
that.
yeah.
Speaking of ideas that you stole, I said that to you on the way over.
No,
When
come
I
on.
originally talked about this.
That pops right into your head. Cum soda. Come on.
Wait, what
That's
was
not
it?
yours.
You told me a great idea earlier. I swear, 'cause it was you were just like saying you grabbed my shoulder at a fucking Stir Lounge and you just kept telling me it was like a soda, but it was like anti-Semitic. You were like, you thought it was so funny.
All right, I don't think we can bring that up on the show, especially if you're an
it was really
industry
funny.
guy.
That's something I have no comment on.
I don't know if an industry guy wants to be
No,
wants to
you
be
said-
talking
it
about
was,
that
swear to
soda.
God, it was really funny. It was really anti-Semitic. What was it, Paige?
Are you gonna answer this page?
Wait, what was it? It was like really.
I'm texting my publicist.
I'm a little
to see if I can get an official comment.
I can't believe this.
You quit bringing me into this.
You're the producer.
Watch my stories.
What are you watching?
Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
I wish I could slay this spire over here, because this spire is inspiring me to kill.
Wait. Random JKS said he's leaving? He says it's awkward. What is awkward about this show? This is what I'm not getting.
It's awkward.
I came here, I made room in my busy schedule, and we're doing DP like normal. What's the problem?
All right. Do you have any plugs? I'm sure you've got plugs aplenty.
Yeah, well, let's see. Random JKS?
I wonder who that could be.
If you're in Philly and you want to come to an Ethiopian restaurant.
If you want to do a little networking in West Philadelphia at Abyssinia.
Abyssinia, 7:30. I'll be there. Not if you're listening to this archive, not tonight. But tonight.
Should people bring pens so that they can get your autograph?
For a nominal fee. Sure.
All right. Well,
I'll sign a few babies, kiss a few heads.
you heard it there. Paige, Abyssinia, 7:30. He's going to be making an appearance at what is apparently Philadelphia's industry room. So
Yeah, and I'm Uncle Paige on everything. You know how they do that thing where like if you get too many followers in a short amount of time, they won't allow new ones.
Yeah.
It might be doing that still, but you can try to follow me. Very high demand account right now.
yeah, I saw you got an NFT recently on your Twitter. You changed your Twitter profile to an NFT.
Yeah, see, my Twitter account under attack. We're mentioning this right at the end of the show, but if you're going after my Twitter account, as my star has been rising, there has been a rise in people trying to go after me, trying to take me out. You never will. I got my Twitter account back, and you scoffed at me needing security for Blue Ridge Rock. This is very real. It's not a joke. Okay?
All right, it's not a joke, and neither is this plug. Lisa is writing new music, so we'll be back in October with shows. Follow us on Instagram at Lisa the Band. Another thing you can do for this show, including tuning in, is to pre-order Pennsylvanian Hunger.
Hold on, you keep doing your thing. I gotta take this though.
Pre-order Pennsylvanian Hunger,
Hello?
which is going to come out October 31st.
Call time 8:00. Yeah, I could probably make that work.
And
What do you want me to wear? Like what kind of?
follow us on
what
Instagram
character?
at Lisa the Band.
I'm a method actor.
And
I just have to
yeah,
get
that's
the
gonna be
character
it for us.
before I roll.
We'll see you next time, and also rest in power, Percy. We love you. You were a great dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll
Guys,
see
if
you
my
next
wives
week.
are at the bar, yeah, I could probably.
What the fuck is he doing?
Okay.